We're live in Tijuana, Mexico. Here we are. Happy Thursday. I'm here with
Bernardine, Thompson.
Yes, and if you could hear, two great people are the Brits and the Americans, separated by a common language. And we've talked a lot about that today. Now I got to tell you, because at this time in the world, there's a takeover. It kind of like 1939, Czechoslovakia. So for Bernardine to get here, you had to swim across the English Channel. You had to get to Amsterdam, stow away on an airplane, landed in Mexico City, and then I think you had to hijack a plane to get to Tijuana. Oh, it's okay. She was wearing a mask the whole time. Okay. I'm sorry. I just adore you. Okay, now where did you come from?
I've come from Leeds in the north of England, especially to see you, Dr. Bergman, because I was treated before by you in Huntington Beach, 2016.
Yep.
And since then, the disease that was all over my body left my muscles, and the proof, the blood test showed that it's now just in my skin.
Isn't that cool?
It's really cool.
Okay, but I'm not doing it. Okay, you got to figure what a chiropractor does is eliminate the interference or decrease the interference from the brain to the tissue cells so the body can adapt better. Well, plus two, you're made in the image and likeness of God. So that's it's like working on a Ferrari and being, complimented on the car. Now, so this was your first time to Mexico?
Yes, very first time. And so many people were scared. I'm still getting warnings from my friends in California.
I know there are an excessive amount of Mexicans down here.
They're the sweetest, kindest people.
I know.
If you know how complete strangers have been so kind to me, it's mind-blowing.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
I mean, my team, I absolutely adore. Okay. I mean, you can't see this, but Dr. Elizabeth's there, Dr. Desmond's there. And in the morning when we start work, it's literally a genuine hug. And I know that's sexual harassment north of the border, but down here, it's just freaking joy. Okay. I know. Okay, so now what kind of therapies did you get down here?
Well, the chiropractic adjustments, of course. I've had the live stem cell.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, what was that like?
It was amazing. I have done a bit of microbiology, so I do know what I'm looking at when I see that, and I was very surprised to see all the cupping.
Isn't that a trip?
My erythrocytes.
And when you're looking at literally getting living cells put in your body, the way they're cared for here, I think, because it's almost a spiritual nature, because you're getting cells that can convert into anything. Yeah.
So, and then I've had IVs of glutathione to clean my liver, get rid of all the toxins, and I've had, what else did I have? I had vitamin C this morning, and I had Myers cocktail, which is nutrients.
Okay, she meant vitamin C. Okay, we've had a discussion about vitamin C and potato, and I adore you, dear. Okay.
Your duodenum. It's a little clot.
I would call it a duodenum. Okay, but you just, okay, I'll call it duodenum. Diddy-dum, diddy-do. Well, because
it's been a great experience, truly. Everybody, from the minute I walked in and saw Violet, and through my ups and downs, this is happening, that's not happening, this is happening. But you say, if it's here, whatever's going to happen, we're going to sort it out for you. It's amazing.
Okay, you're doing something that most people in the world don't do. Okay, the majority of people are being programmed by the TV or by their doctor. What caused you to look for something different?
Because none of that was working. None of it was working.
So,
and I had no hope every time I visited a rheumatologist, a dermatologist. I saw a cardiologist. I came out feeling helpless, and I'm a strong woman. And I wanted to turn that around, so I just kept searching.
God, please let this be a lesson. If you're labeled with a diagnosis, bam, they burn it into your forehead. That's what doctors generally look at. They look at the diagnosis, they're not looking at the person. Okay, and taking charge of your own health, that takes courage. I mean, Henry V, that little island breeds sturdy stock. Okay, okay, big Shakespeare fan. Okay, but this is huge. What can you tell someone? Okay, because if you want to share your diagnosis, that's cool. If not, that's cool.
No, I do. I was diagnosed in October 2015 with dermatomyositis, and my general practitioner didn't even know what that was, but it sounded pretty scary. So I got scared for a while, and then I thought, right, I've got to do something about
it. What you just said, I have to do something about it. You weren't playing the victim. You decided to look for your own therapies. Please understand, this is rare. Most people, they say, look, it's not my field. I'm going to do whatever the doctor says. Shoot me, drug me. If I feel like crap afterwards, I'm still going to do it. And you did. Okay, so what can you tell someone out there that has been labeled with something that's supposed to be incurable? And I mean, you went through a lot to get here, particularly at this time.
But I would do it all again to reverse what had happened, in the state my body was getting into. And I'm only halfway through the journey. I know what my next step is now, and that's to heal my gut. But please be brave and don't take no for an answer. And if the doctors tell you it's your fault that your body's attacking itself, your body's attacking itself, ask why.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know what they're going to say? We just don't know. Yeah, because it's bullpucky, okay? Your body's responding correctly based on the stimuli. If you have a toxic or deficient system, you're going to end up with those conditions diagnosed, and none of that stuff is true. Your body is intelligent and it responds correctly to the environment. The problem is that the pharmaceutically trained doctors have nothing in their tool bag except to give you something to suppress your body's response. And that's what the steroids, that's what the muscle relaxants, that's what everything else does. And it doesn't make sense because it's not addressing the cause. Okay, now, what do you want to say something to your friends back home that were super scared about you being in Tijuana? Yeah, okay, how's the food down here?
Amazing.
I know. I live in Huntington Beach, an hour and a half north, and it's supposed to be a nice fancy beach town. I mean, there's some good restaurants, but the food down here, amazing.
Very good, and the juices.
Yeah, fresh, cold pressed organic juices while you're getting IVs. That doesn't suck.
Yeah. And the restaurants are all near to here as well, so it's safe. And it's always a bit alarming when you go to a foreign country, but you just do it one step at a time, and everybody's here to help you. And really, it's just out of the hotel, across the road, and then I can name about 5 different places where I've had good food daily.
So please take charge of your own health. And what I tell people is the best doctor is inside of you. And that's the only way that healing can occur, is by releasing the impediment to healing, not drugging or dealing with the symptoms, because those are the body adapting to whatever it can, deficiency and toxicity. But allow the body, anything you do that helps the body reproduce tissue is good. Anything you do that weakens the body is not good. I love you, dear. God bless you. Make a difference. Take charge. This is real people with real problems. And God,
causing problems.
I cause a lot of problems, but God bless you. You're amazing. You're amazing. Oh, good God. Makes me want to visit England, at least Leeds. You're kidding. But it is a foreign country.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.